Hi guys, welcome back to another Radio Oddities video. In today's video it's going to be a bit of an opinion piece because something has just happened to me on air that hasn't happened yet. I do anticipate it to happen a lot more depending on how the current world's events are unfurling. So I was calling CQ just now on the 10-meter band. As you can see, the microphone is right there. I've just been calling CQ on 10 meters and a station came back to me. Now I'm not going to reveal the station's call sign, but what I'm going to reveal is it was a Delta Zero call sign. Now for those of you who don't know, a Delta Zero or a Delta 1 call sign is not a prefix that has been approved by the ITU. So, me being in the middle of working DX and calling CQ, I double checked the operator's call sign after he told me it and checked it again, and he confirmed that it was D0 with his added 3 prefixes. And it kind of threw me off a bit because when I'm on air and working stations, the first thing that I do when I get somebody come back to me or when I'm working somebody or going back to a CQ call is I load up their QRZ page or I check QRZ.com to see if they have any a QRZ page. Now obviously if I put Delta Zero blah 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 into the search box in QRZ.com, it doesn't return any results whatsoever because Delta 0 or Delta 1 is not a recognized prefix. So the station itself comes from Donetsk in Ukraine, and as we know at this moment in time there is currently a war going off over in that part of the world. It's all very sad and traumatic and we all support Ukraine 100%. That being said, I've always been told not to involve politics on amateur radio. I'm not a very political guy to start with. So the question is, do we work these stations, these Delta Zeros or Delta 1 stations? They are prefixes given out in the self-proclaimed, that's the key there, self-proclaimed Donetsk Peoples Republic. Now, these the operators that are using these call signs are, I believe, pro-Russian. They are pro-Russia, hence why they're not using the normal standard Ukrainian call signs, which I believe are United Hotel, United Sierra, maybe. I'm not too good on the old amateur radio prefixes in the countries. But the question is, given the war that's going off at this moment in time and everything else towards Russia and general ill feelings towards Russia throughout the world, do we still work these Donetsk Peoples Republic stations? Now, they're not recognised by any telecommunications, any amateur radio bodies in any countries. But the simple thing is, these are people that are wanting to, take part in the hobby. It's their hobby. Their political beliefs are probably influencing their decision to use the Delta Zero or Delta 1 call signs. And as we've said, we shouldn't judge people on what they believe politically. We shouldn't involve politics in ham radio. When the guy came back to my CQ call, after it threw me off a little bit, and he actually told me that he was in the Donetsk Peoples Republic, I gave him a quick radio report and I said, take care out there in that part of the world. Didn't say anything else, and I said thank you for stopping by and said 7-3. But obviously, as I've finished calling CQ and I've shut my station down, there was that lingering moment where I did think to myself, was that the right thing to do? Should I have ignored this guy? Should I have engaged in more of a conversation with him, asked him if, you know, if how he was and how things are going. I know they're not going to be very good at this moment in time for him, but people are obviously using amateur radio as a way to escape the harsh realities of war. So I would be very interested, has anybody else come across the Delta 1 or Delta 0 call signs? If so, what did you do? Did you work the station? Did you ignore them? And what's your opinion? Please, please, please comment below. Let me know. I am very interested to know what people's opinions are on this, because what people's general opinion is going to be is probably going to influence how I respond to these call signs. So just a quick one tonight. Just thought I'd get that off my chest as I'd just come off the old 10-meter band. And once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. Please like, share across social media, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much. 7-3, guys.